Hello buddy, welcome back to the Ryan Show. I'm Ryan, and if you haven't been living under a rock, you would have known that Minecraft 1.7 is out. They released 1.7.2 as kind of like a pre-release, see what's wrong with the update, what needs to be fixed and whatnot. Came out, I want to say maybe a week ago, maybe less. And of course, this is called the update to change the world. And basically that means a bunch of new biomes were added, and they basically changed the way that worlds generate. I forget where on this place, but it says that it's basically, they made oceans smaller, because before with oceans, you would basically get these huge, humongous oceans and no land. And you might get like a small area of land and that's it. With this, it basically shrinks the size of oceans and increases the landmass, basically. Essentially, that's what it is. And along with that, there's a bunch of new biomes. There's like savannas with these cool acacia trees. There's these just birch tree biomes. There's things called, it's spelled Taiga. I think it's pronounced taiga. You can have like snowy taigas and mid-range taigas, which are basically kind of like giant, imagine redwoods, giant redwoods, and they added like ice spike biomes and all that. They don't list the biomes, but they just say a lot new biomes. Added some new things to mess around with in the options, like amplified world types, acacia and old oak wood types, stained glass, packed ice, red sand, and podzol. Podzol, it's like this weird kind of like mycelium stuff. Kind of like the mushroom mycelium. I don't know which biome it comes up in, but that's pretty cool. They added flowers. When I logged in and saw all these flowers, they were amazing. They added so much to the game, just like aesthetically, and I'm surprised that they haven't done it before. More fish. There's like pufferfish and salmon. Fishing rods can be enchanted and everything. New achievements, but yeah, right. Well, not new achievement, world specific. Just more like service stuff, and there's a new summon command, which I think is for mobs. There are, and yeah, that's basically it. Oh, and then biome placement has improved. Oceans are small. There it is. So basically, before you used to get like snow and deserts right next to each other. That's out the door. What I get from this is like it'll go from like a snowy tundra to kind of like a temperate, kind of cold forest to like a jungle or like a temporary forest, and then it go to a desert, kind of like that. It's kind of like a more smooth transition. Other than that, there's not that much. Oh, they removed rose flowers instead, and now they have rose bushes. And they just added all this stuff right there. If you want to take a look at it, it's right there. So let's head in and let's check out a new world. Okay, so here you go. Here's the new Minecraft screen. I'm on my old Mac, so of course the old graphics card detected. So I'm guessing in the future it says OpenGL 2.1 will be required, so maybe I might not be able to play Minecraft. That's a little bit worrying. But some things are changed. So in options, this looks a little bit different. You have field of vision and difficulty up here, and then you have these. Music and sound. This is one of the big changes. You can now control what sound is at what level. Before it was just one, everything was mushed together, and that was it. Now, you can do it for like regular music, the weather, so when it's raining, that used to be wicked loud. Hostile creatures, zombies breaking down doors, you can turn that all the way down if you want. Players, the sounds that they make, jukeboxes, notebooks, friendly creatures, ambient environment, and then you can just have massive sound. So that's one of the big changes. The super secret settings, I'm not going to do it now, but basically what it does is it adds like kind of like filters almost to Minecraft, where there's like these weird kind of like plasticky, cartoonish settings. It's almost like shaders, but not quite shaders. I'm not going to do it now because I've never done it before, and I might mess something up. Video settings, now it kind of looks like oh, I don't even know, Optifine. There we go, Optifine. So you have the graphics and smooth lighting on, but right here you have to render this, and it's in chunks now instead of like far normal and whatnot. And you have performance, which is where how fast you want Minecraft to be running in. You can go all the way up to unlimited. You can also go down to 10. I put it at 80 because I found that that's pretty good. I run this since at 5, which I think is at normal. I could be wrong. And other than that, I don't think there's anything else. Minimap levels, I don't know if there are minimaps. So that might be wrong. And how do you even say that? Anisotropic filtering. I don't know what that does either. Minimap levels off. I don't want that. I want it to 4. I don't know what that is though. Filtering, whatever. We'll not bother about that. But that's pretty much it for video settings. Not much has changed. Brightness is still there. Particles, clouds, VSync. I don't even know what VSync is. And yeah, so that's basically all that's changed. Maybe there's not. You can have touchscreen mode if you want. I guess I don't know why. Resource packs have changed. So right now you have your list of available texture packs or resource packs even, and then you basically just click on them, and they come over here. And I don't know how to differentiate between which is selected. I know that Sphax is chosen, but it doesn't like outline it like the old one used to. So that's something new. I am using Sphax because that's like one of the only updated 1.7, and it looks gorgeous. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool. Snooper settings as always, and multiplayer settings a little bit different, and yeah. So that's basically it. So let's jump right in. I already made a new world right here. I wanted to do it in survival. Check it out. But right now I'm actually I'm gonna make a new world for, I don't know, 1.7 gloriness. And let's see, world types. There's default, super flat, customized, large biomes, and amplified. Amplified. And that's basically what it says. You need a beefy computer. I don't, so I'm gonna do that. Let's put cheats on. Why not? And nothing else has changed really. And let's do it creative so we can fly around. And let's go in. And as you may have guessed or deduced, that it's gonna take a while because there's just so many biomes, so many more things to load. It's gonna take a little bit more time to actually stabilize the world. Is that the right word? Yeah. Let's just go with stabilize. But yeah, there's just so many things added, and I'm not gonna lie, Minecraft does become somewhat boring if there's nothing there to give it a nice like kickstart, a nice little flair. And I think this does it. I honestly do. So let's give it a second to load. There we go. And already you can see something new. Look at that. Look at those trees. Those are acacia trees. I think I've seen them in real life, or just at least from. Whoa. I've never heard that music before. Oh, it's Christmassy. Do I have... Oh, that's why. Hold on. That's why, because I do have the Christmas one selected, so let's listen to this. Oh, Christmas tree, how I something... Okay, let's actually change that then. Because it does... Christmas one does change a lot of stuff, so... Put on regular, and as you can see, you don't really notice if it's changed or not, right? I mean, you can scroll over it, so I can do like that and click it. Maybe that's what it was, those little check marks. So I'm gonna hit done, and it's just gonna load a while. You notice how it's not as quick as the other, as 1.6 and beyond. It's not very quick, and it's not very clear in my opinion. So that now should be regular. There we go. Okay. So, let's put that up. So, as you can see, look at this tall grass. There we go. Look at this. Pretty cool. You can hide in the grass if you're like a lion, like an ocelot, and you're gonna jump on your prey. You can be like, brah. Oh, and hey, in event. So right now, notice how the kind of like this place. It's kind of like a savanna if you think of it. It's kind of like a savanna, and savannas do border deserts in real life. I'm pretty sure. So you can kind of see that it's not just like a winter biome right here in a desert, because that doesn't make any sense. It's actually a savanna. So these are acacia trees, and the wood looks like this. Where are the logs? Oh, that's interesting. I don't know where the logs are. Hold on. Let's look for them. Oh, here we go. Darkwood. There's acacia. Here's the darkwood stuff. I'll show you as well. It's basically like a another type of oak. So right here, that's what the sphax texture looks like for these acacias, and of course, they have this like kind of like salmony orange. Here's dark oak, exactly what it sounds like. It's just like regular oak trees, but it kind of has more dark brown, blackish color to it. Pretty cool. Look at that, we already have this ravine right here with a bunch of lighting arrows. That's fantastic. Bunch of iron. I don't know if this was put into the coding, but I've been finding a lot more iron than I used to. Like already here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any other takers? 6, 7. 7 iron deposits just on the surface. So that kind of goes for what it is, but that's what I observed. I don't know if they did change it, but that's what it seems to me. But yeah, this is, as you can see, it's just sprawling right here. Looks pretty cool. I love it when they add new trees to Minecraft. I don't know what about it. I don't know. It just adds so much to it, and I think it's a great thing. Let's see if we can find some more biomes. Now, this is the first time I've seen a ocean, so this will be interesting, because before you used to have gigantic stretches of ocean, huge amounts. And I don't know about this one, but it seems like it's not doing anything actually, unless it's just not loading correctly. I don't know. That's actually somewhat weird. Maybe that's one of the bugs that they need to iron out. But I mean, look at it. It's not really doing much. And I just got lost. I think I'm going this way. So there's a lots of octopuses. Here we go. So yeah, it's just so much cooler. I mean, it's still vanilla Minecraft, but it got a paint job. Let's admit it. That's all it is. It just got a paint job. Nothing more. But it's a cool paint job. So let's see if we can go around and find some new biomes other than desert and savannas. I'm calling them savannas just because that's what I think that they are. I could be wrong, but that's what they look like. Oh, here we go, and here's a, I wonder if they added different, like, loots and whatnot. Here's a, sunken... Oh, hold on, before they go... Is that new? I don't know. Is there lava pits usually underneath? I don't know, maybe not. Maybe that was just lucky spawning generation. But that's cool. I guess I didn't add anything, or at least I didn't know. That was kind of a noobish thing to do on my part. Let's look around still. Oh, is this a biome change? It's a little bit. It's kind of like a sandy shore. There we go. Oh, and here we go. Here's something. So these are actually sugarcane. They look kind of like bamboo, don't they? This is what it is in the default texture pack as well. It's kind of like a more green to more the like yellow, which it used to be. But that's pretty cool. The deserts in this seem to be extremely large, like abnormally large. Like I've never seen this before. Let me get out a map. Where would a map be nowadays? Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Let's go this way. Oh, and it looks like we're going into a forest over here. And that looks like kind of like an oasis, doesn't it? Now, one thing that I don't know if they're going to change or not, but if you look at the map, right now I'm in like a savanna-ish area, right? But even though the grass is kind of like a brown and the trees don't look like that, this looks like it's a forest right now. To be honest, it looks like a forest. So I don't know if they're going to change that, like the coloring of the map. I really hope that they do, but I don't know. I'm hoping that they do because grass is grass, so it'll just generate the same in the map, I guess. But I just hope. Is this literally it? I think this is literally it. Well, I don't know, you guys. It looks like I'm gonna have to leave you here and find some extra biomes for you. I'll see what I can find. No promises because this is like a. I think it's a kind of unstable mode of it. But I'll see you in just a sec and see if I can find a different biome. Okay, I finally found a new biome. It took a while, but this is just a regular. Let me actually F5 this. Oh, not that. F1 this. I don't know. Which one is? No, it's no. Oh, damn it. There we go. So this is a regular plains biome. Regular old. Let's actually see what this one. I actually haven't. Yeah, this is Savannah. Okay, so I wasn't wrong in that. But look right here. They have different textures for the flowers right here. And these are poppies. And my favorite so far, or one of my favorite, is this. These are the sunflowers. They just make it look so much colorful. But the old flowers are like, oh, they're okay. I mean, they're on the ground. But when you add like these gigantic ones that are at least the size of you, it starts to look pretty cool. There's these things, which are the white ones. I actually don't know what. Oh, here we go. They're azure bluettes. These yellow ones, which are dandelions and everything. You have these tall grasses. I think what would be cool if somebody made a like a map or something. I could even make it, where it's just like a field of these tall grasses. So this is all you can see, like forever, and you just have to go through that, and it's kind of like a maze. And this is just a regular old plains biome, but as you can see, it's already looking pretty colorful with the different types of flowers. Now, what I have found in, at least in my other world, in these types of biomes, you will just get fields of flowers. Like they're just every single block, and it's just gorgeous. And here we go. Look at this. Here's the rose bush. Just look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. Hi, piggies. Now look at those. Those are pretty cool. And now there was also ones over here. These ones are, let's see. So we have rose bushes and peonies, and those are pretty cool. Let's see if we can find anything else around here. There's some more peonies, and yeah, it's just the flowers definitely add so much to it. They look amazing. So this is just a regular forest biome now, forest hills, and let's see if we can find anything else. But yeah, just these small things, these small little upgrades, they do a lot for a game. I'm not gonna lie, they do a lot. It may not seem like it, but it does. Here's some more flowers, some more. That's pretty cool. And here's the ocean. Now we've had some bad luck with the ocean, so let's see if we can find another biome. Okay, so this is a mesa. So this is where the red sand comes from, as you can see. The red sand right there. This comes from the mesa, and it looks pretty good. Like next to the desert and everything. Come along, there's all these dead shrubs. There's a spider. It looks pretty nice. And there's some other blocks here too that I'm not actually sure about. What? Those seem to be blocks. Are they stained clay? Oh, they are. Okay. So if you can't find a lot of clay, mesas have a huge amount of clay. That's pretty cool. Now look at that. You have like the different bands. Oh, that's pretty cool. You have the white and the gray and like the yellow, kind of like the brown, orange. That's actually pretty cool. So you have like the red sand going around, and then you have the clay. Oh, that's pretty cool. And you get some dirt up here as well. This is pretty cool, you guys. Pretty cool. Although the yellow and the white do look a little bit out of place. Just a little bit. That like band looks a little bit out of place. Like they should have kept more to natural colors. Like the grays can be in there, but make it more like a reddish gray instead of that kind of blackish gray, kind of smoky gray. But yeah, here's another one, and as you can see, the sea is coming right up to it. There's some trees growing. There's some blackness of doom. Oh, and I can actually go through it. So yeah, here's one of the other biomes that was added. There's a couple more. I think I'll just check out one of the new forest biomes and the icicle biome. So see you in a bit. Okay, so here's another cool thing that I forgot to mention. Snow will accumulate like on mountains at a certain height. So notice how there's snow on this level, but there's not really snow on this level. And this is so what is this, Y? Yeah, so about at 91, just about, hold on, nope, 92 maybe? Yeah, okay, so at 92 at the Y coordinate, so going up, vertical, snow will start to fall on top of mountains. And as you notice here, there's only a little bit here because it's sticking up above everything else. And over here, how it starts about at the same level, if not, yeah, same level right there. And we're actually in an extreme hills biome right now. And as you can see, there's pine trees, which you usually don't see growing here. And as you can come up here, it's kind of like an alpine kind of feeling. Right over here, you see the snow, and you see the pine trees and like the oaks growing. It's pretty cool. Extreme Hills were here before, but they didn't have like the snow feature that it does now, as well as like the pine trees growing. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully now that I'm next to a snowy kind of alpine place, it'll showing what. Whoa! I've never seen this before. Look at that. It's like a giant platform, and there's actually like a center pillar right there. That's pretty cool. Usually it just hangs over and it just looks ridiculous, but it's almost like if I hit this out, the entire thing will just crumble down. That's cool. Here's some more extreme hills, but it's more stone, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, while looking for, excuse me, while looking for these biomes, it's actually, oh, here we go, birch forest. It's actually a little bit hard to do it. So here's a birch forest. As you might imagine, it's as what it says. It's a birch forest. It's just birch trees. They're bigger too. It's not just like these small ones. You have like these gigantic ones as well. There's also a swamp somewhere. Yep, right over here. I don't think anything was changed with swampland. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was nothing changed. And then here's back into a regular forest. But let's head back into the birch. So if any lovers of birch trees, I kind of like birch trees. Birch forest where it's at. So go pick up some stuff. And so this is kind of like an intermingling of birch and regular forest biomes right here. So that's pretty cool. I still haven't found a taiga or a ice spike one. Those are the really cool ones, but Minecraft just doesn't want to do it for me. It's also loading very slowly. Let's see if we can find them though. So I think I did it. I think I lost myself in a giant tall grass land, but I couldn't find a taiga whatever forest or a spiky biome. It was literally just desert after desert after desert after mesa after little forest after swamp after hills after desert after desert after desert. It was so much desert. I don't know what about Mojang, but I think they put in a bit too much desert. They were just huge. I'll just find some pictures and I'll put them up like now. Here's a spiky ice one. Look at that amazingness. And then here's the taiga whatever. There's like 4 of them. 4 different taigas. Whatever. So there's that. when you put down bone meal, you don't get big like rose bushes or the other big ones, just small ones and the tall grass. Uh, More things. Here's a podzol. It's kind of like mycelium, but it looks like poo, just a little bit. Actual poo, not just like that's an adjective for them. Here's a stained glass. You just take glass and get some dye. And look at that. Look at that. Pimpin' some blue glass. Packed ice. What else? The acacia stuff. You already saw that. And yep, here's packed ice. I think this is what the those spiky things are made out of. Here are different flowers if you're interested. And carpets, and here's the panels. Those are here's some ferns that you find in pine forests. They look pretty cool. Didn't add anything there. Didn't add anything there. Didn't add anything. Did they add another music disc? They may have. I don't think they did though. Here's a pufferfish. There's a clownfish, salmon. Pretty cool. Nothing else new there. Nothing else new here. Nothing else new here. And nothing else new there. So there you go. Hope you learned something from this. I didn't, so hope you did. And other than that, I'll see you all in a little bit. Bye bye now.